Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, this video is gonna be about the problems I've had with Silksong as I've been playing it now. I would say I overall don't think this is a bad game by any means, but I just feel like there's a lot of things that really disappoint me. For example, something that I think is quite dumb is the fact that sometimes you go for so long without a fast travel or a bench. For example, something that's really annoying is that there is a boss right here. I defeated him already, but you have to run from this bench all the way to there. Now, I kind of know the run, so this is basically the run, and I just think that this is a bit too long of a run. Like, this takes too much time. Imagine you die to a boss and you gotta go all the way past here. Keep in mind, I've run this multiple times, so I should be able to do it without much problems. Like, I kind of know the route already really well. Like, you see what I mean? Like, okay, whoosh. Now that probably isn't the quickest way you can do it, but and then you fight the boss here. That is a long run, guys. I think this entire distance here to here is just so fucking long, and you might take damage, and then you go into the boss fight with damage taken. It's really jarring. Another thing I found really annoying is that when you went into here, I can't lie, I didn't know that the Grand Gate. I kind of immediately fell into the underworks, but the underworks is so unforgiving, and the fact that there's no permanent benches is atrocious. I hated that feature, and it's really annoying. Another thing I don't like is that there's zero way of you knowing that the Bellway is here. You have zero information on that. I didn't even know that there was a new teleportation system in this area at all. I think it's really goofy. I feel like it should maybe like, give you an idea of where the Bellway is, so you can go somewhere else, or you can complete the previous missions, so you can get some buffs or whatnot. And also, the boss taking, like, me spawning ages away from the boss and having to go all the way back. There was another boss, I don't remember where it was, but I do remember that it took me approximately around 35 seconds just to go from spawning to go fight the boss. And like, I think it is really bad design to just make the player run that far to go fight a boss. I'm not saying there needs to be benches everywhere, but like, an odd bench here and there can't hurt. Like, maybe put like a bench here, or like outside the door. I don't feel like that's that crazy. Or maybe put like a bench here. You know what I mean? Or like, I don't know. This place is one of the worst places in the game too. This place is one of the worst. The reason why it's one of the worst is because you go here, then you have to go up here, then you have to go through the most cancerous obstacle course to just get a save. So, and also, if you die, you lose all your cash, which is just dead. I hated it so much. And there's literally only two, and this one is super hard to like do, because you have to go through here, then you have to do that, and don't even get me started about this. This is goofy. And the fact that I have to come back to this area later on in the game is just so devastating, because it's going to take me ages, man. It's going to take me ages. I just wish that there was a bit more thinking about the player in this game. Also, another thing right now that really annoys me. It annoyed me a lot more in the old Hollow Knight than this, than Silksong. But something I truly hated about Hollow Knight was how lost you feel. You're not really given any ideas about anything. And I think that is an absolute brain dead thing. Because I think personally you should get a lot of ideas on what to do and where to go and whatnot. But in, what's it called? In Hollow Knight, you didn't get like any ideas of where to go. You weren't really told anything. You were just told, go to this area. For example, yeah, I need to unlock a double jump so I can go to these places marked in red on my map. But I don't know how to get a super jump. When I say double jump, I think it's a double jump. Maybe it's a super jump. I have no fucking idea. But I don't know how to get it at all. There's nothing telling me how to get it. And I can't do anything about it. Maybe my only bet and my only hope is to do the main missions. and hope that I can get it from there. If I don't, I'm just cooked. And I think that's dumb as hell. But hey, maybe I'm just crying about something that isn't even that deep. And yeah. I think like those are my biggest problems for Hollow Knight. Also, something I don't like that much is that sometimes when you go to a boss fight, let me try to find like a boss arena. I don't know if boss arena's here, but I think that I don't know. I'm showing you this example. For example, yeah, we have this boss arena. If you die over here, there's a chance that your corpse might not spawn at the entrance, so you have to go into the boss room to go fight to get your silk back, to get your what's the currency called, man? To get your rosaries back. So you have to go back into the boss fight. The thing is, you don't start doing the boss fight unless you want to lose your rosaries. I just think that's so dumb. Now, not all boss fight arenas do this. It's only the ones that are kind of like open space. For example, I don't know where the boss places are located, but let's say there was like a boss place like in this little area right here. It would not spawn your thing at like the entrance or any of the entrances. It would just be in the middle because it's a place they can wander through later on. And I feel like it is just really, really annoying when that happens because you're kind of just stuck in a little like for example right here, there's usually like mini like area fight where you fight all the mobs in the area, and if you die, it does not spawn it back up here, so you can just get it and then you don't have to go in. You have to go in to get your rosaries back. I think that's really annoying, but that's just my opinion again. Some people also, I think another thing that's really dumb is that there's no easy, hard, or normal modes. Now, you might be like, bro, just get good, bro. Just get good. But listen, I don't think I understand that a lot of players who play games don't want to have a fucking hard time, and they just want to play a game, they just want to like have fun, defeat a boss or two, you know, or like not have a hard. Like, a lot of people just don't want to have a hard time. But in this game, you have to have a hard time, and some of these areas are just so jarring to be in. They're not fun. I don't like being in some of these areas. I hate being in the blasted steps. I hate being in the Sinner's Road. I hate being in the underworks. Not fun at all to be in those places. Or the Cogwork Core, that's also an annoying place to be. Like, these places suck arse to be in. You don't want to be in them, and it's not fun at all for the player to be in them. I think that's dumb, because making somewhere really annoying just isn't good. Like, personally, for example, I really liked being in the Moss Grotto and the Marrow, the Moss Home, the Hunter's March. In Deep Rocks was okay. Far Fields. And I like those a lot. I hate Sinner's Road. I didn't mind Greymore, it was fine. I don't know about Belheart, it was okay. I didn't mind Sherwood. But then like some of these higher places, the more you play, it's like the more annoying the locations become and the more cancerous it becomes. Also, since my character has only 6 hearts, as you can see up there, that means I literally get 3-shotted by most enemies. Because so many enemies just do 2 damage for no reason. So you're just sat there getting fried, and it's just not a fun experience in my opinion. I just wish they would do less annoying things, if you know what I mean. Because when they just cook you over and over, it kind of just becomes like kind of repetitive, I can't lie. But also, look, I just can't go over how some things aren't really explained to the player at all. It really annoys me. Like, I just can't go over there sometimes being, like, I just wish there was a way you could buy a map that would tell you where benches are around or something like that. Because you can go so long without a bench. When I went through here, yeah, I went literally like through here, through here, through here, through here. But no, okay, let's go. So I found this bench, I go, I'm sat running all around, and then I'm not even finding a bench. I'm literally not, like, you can go so long and not find a bench, and it's so irritating. Now, yes, there are sometimes signs to show you where, oh, this is a teleportation point, or this is a different teleportation point, or this is a bench. But I feel like there should be a bit more signs, maybe, but that's just my opinion. Maybe I just need to get good. You know what I mean? Also, I feel like rosaries. I feel like there isn't enough stuff to buy with them. or at least right now, because I've literally gotten I've got everything from the Bellheart Trader, I've got everything from the map person, I've got everything from the Pilgrim's Rest person right there, I've got everything from that other vendor at the Deep Docks. I've literally got everything I can buy as of right now, except for maybe the other teleportation points in the Coral Chambers. But again, I don't know where the fuck those are, because I can't figure, it doesn't tell me, I can't figure it out. So basically, I've found everything I can, and I just feel so lost. And like, so, like, I just don't know, I don't even know what to do right now, because, like, for example, I don't know how to get this, or how to get the other guy, or how to get this guy in the bottom right here. I don't know how to get any of this, I just feel a bit lost. I'm probably gonna have to end up searching it up too. Now, another thing is I've searched up, like, a couple of things, I can't even lie. Like, for example, I've searched up, the the Lost Fleas, I've searched up. I searched up the berry. I searched up the berry picking. Um, let's have a look. Didn't search that up. I searched up how to do silver bells. This is above and below, but I wish it said like how to gather them or like as a tip, and it would be hidden, and you can reveal it if you want. I just feel like 9 years of development and some of these like kind of, in my opinion, big oversights. Like the biggest oversight in my opinion, the thing that I'm easily gonna willingly down a hill on, is going from here and going to him then the boss fight. This, I don't know who in the right mind thought that, yeah, we should make it so it will take the player around 40 seconds through mobs, by the way, so they might even die going through this. Through mobs, just so they can get to a boss fight. Yeah, I think that's a great idea actually. We need to hire the guy who said that. I know it seems really rude, and it is a little bit coming from a bit of my hatred, because I have died so many times to that boss. But I just wish that some of these like small goofy things, like quality of life things, just weren't in the game. Like I feel like they were really, really jarring, and when like 7 annoying things happen to you at once, it adds up quick. Like you want to jump off a roof real fast. I'm not even joking. So yeah, anyways, that's gonna be my rant over. See you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, peace out.